Ball, 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 ball. Hello. I just banned someone on Discord. I'm not sure if they were like a real person or not. He is banned. I did ban them. Are you the dot username? I could unban them and see if they come back. How do I see who I just banned? I didn't save their name. There's an audit log. Yeah. Let me see. Bans. Here we go. It's just weird to post a you're the dot username. It's just weird to post like a massive link forwarded from another server in a different language. In general. Oh well, let's see if they come back or not. There might have been a bot as well. How are you doing? Was there a link? I have no idea. I just saw a massive wall of text in Instaband because we get a lot of bots like that. Alright. What on earth were we doing last time? Oh, we got this tab menu working. So you can see like the stats of the gun that you pick up. That makes it annoying that the gun moves away from you now. It was the syllabus in German language. Oh, maybe it was normal then. Just weird to post in general. Were they looking for exam help or something? Oh shit, you're a guy. Yeah. Could you explain the codes, please? What do you mean explain the codes? Anyway. There's a few things we can do today. I was thinking of maybe we could start making it so leveling up actually gives you something of value. Hi Donut. We've just started. We were discussing someone I just insta-banned on Discord for posting a huge link of, apparently it was German, I didn't read it. They like forwarded some massive message from another server in a non-English language, so I insta-banned them. They were looking for help, you just replied to it. You have it. Exam. I don't know. Hey Donut. Hey Basil. Anyway, let's do that. Because currently there's also like... We're talking about strength and all these player stats, but I've also not been doing much with it. I'm at the tab menu. Oh. I mean, we just draw a bunch of stuff if they're holding tab. It's nothing too fancy. It's pretty placeholder. I was wondering if it was worth me... There's a few things. So, like, ideally, I'd like the game to be fairly universal. So having text is something I'm a little... Obviously, there'll be some text and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I would ideally like to iconify as much as possible, though. So it's as like, multilingual as possible. Because I've also played, like, foreign games that haven't been translated and thought, man... Did they have to write the word health in Japanese? Could they not have just put like a heart or something? So I wanted to kind of do the same thing here. So I was thinking on the tab menu, like a lot of these things could be icons. And I was thinking like at the same time I could also make it so I use my HUD font that I've drawn on the right. You see the 10 out of 10 level 0 stuff. This text on the right is a font I wrote. I only added numbers and then like 4 letters or something. So I'd have to write the whole alphabet if I want to use that. Then blah, 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 blah. I was thinking of just making some icons. So instead of reload, I could try and come up with an icon that is, I don't know, 8 pixels tall or whatever. Hey Rob. Let's see. So this is the font. I might just extend this to the whole alphabet and then have some icons and stuff. Did you get kicked? Yeah, sorry, Alphonse. We were just talking about it. I unbanned you. You can rejoin if you want. I saw a massive post that was forwarded from another server and assumed it was a bot. You can rejoin. Sorry. I think I unbanned you at least. What were you posting in general? It was like a whole screen worth of German or something. What was it? Yeah, sorry, buddy. Got you good. Alright. I'm thinking the font could also use multi-line. You're okay. Sorry, no, it's fine. It's just I assume most servers would ban you for suddenly posting. My bad though. I should have recognized your username. I just right-click banned on the text. It was the exam syllabus in Czech. That was Czech, I think. You. There you go. I would ban you, Bowser. Yeah, sorry. Feel free to rejoin if you want. My bad. Why were you posting your entire exam syllabus in Czech in my Discord server general? What was the context for that? I might have missed it. Sorry, buddy. I want to get the grid. Here we go. Grid settings. How tall are you? 7? Alright. That's not 7 by 7. You asked him. Oh, sorry. Got you. So it's 7 tall, 5 wide, I think. Guess I could have just measured it. Someone asked you what was included. I'm so sorry, dude. That's my bad. My mistake. Apologies. Let's pop these over here. That was rude of me. Well, other than that, how's your day been? It doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. As long as the font is consistent, that's okay. I guess I'd want to use capitals then. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Hi, how am I? I'm alright. How are you? I'm quite warm, but not too bad. The heat seems to have kind of died down a bit. I've had a pretty busy weekend. I kind of should have gone to the gym today, but I was a bit... Yeah. I think one of you was HIJK. How does a J look? That's good enough. What is this? I'm making a quick font. That's all. M is gonna suck. LM. Yeah, that one's just gonna have to suck. Just make N completely different, should be okay. Q? How the fuck do you do a Q? I've been working on my game, I've been working on like a little menu and stuff. So I'm just working on a little font to use with them. Remove the pixel in the top instead of them on the edges. Remove the pixel in the middle. At the top. Like that. It's like a H though, doesn't it? I guess this could be an M. Or a H. Maybe a weird H. Hello, dude. Looks like a H, yeah. I think this is M enough. M is always going to suck, though. It just doesn't fit in this space, so... Sucks to suck. Hopefully it doesn't confuse people too much. And if it does, sucks to suck. I'm not doing this for all of kanji. R, S, T, U, B. W will have the same problem. Hello, make a pixel game. Yeah. U, W, X. Y. Z. How are you doing, dude? I mean, yeah, obviously M and W will always suck. I could increase the width by 1, but then we lose a little bit of... I guess then the numbers would have built-in padding. What do you think? I don't know, I kind of like that most of the letters fit within 3. I think just randomly having M and W not fit in might look a bit weird. I think this is just a case of sucks to suck. As long as I heavily stylize it. Without the corners removed. I don't know. I think... Oh, actually, maybe like this. Because there would be an outline, by the way, I should specify. Let's see, I'm going to add an outline. And we'll see if that makes it any easier to read. Here we go. Hang on a moment. I think it looks enough like an M. W looks a little wank, but you can probably read the word. If it says water, you could probably read that as a W. I mean, I might spend a little more time on that one, to be honest. I could also just use other colors. Like, there's nothing stopping me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's see. These are obvious. I'm hesitant to make it look like an 8. So I'd like them, even if it looks weird individually, I'd like it to at least be obvious that it's not another letter. E is a classic, that one's easy. E, F, G, H, I. S, T, U, B. S, T, U, B. Looks like a Y, maybe. I mean, I don't know how much of a problem it is if it's a little hard to tell. I don't really know if that will cause any problems. The numbers look like they always use the whole box as the outline. Yeah. This is following the same thing, because like the font is actually 3 by 5 or whatever. The outline is this matches 7. Yeah, this is also 3 by This is correct. Like, the letters match the numbers in style. How have I been? I've been okay. I've been okay. I hung out with my sister for a few days. She came over. That was nice. That's mostly what I've been busy with, to be honest. How are you? This is more of an N. Oh, could this look like more like a U? Or like a V? Hmm. Yeah, I might have copy-pasted something wrong. I think this is good enough, regardless. And then I'll put some like common punctuation at the back. Slash. Dash. Oh, do I use 2 pixel outlines? Yeah, I've matched them. It's been a nice holiday to Dorset. You could have been a bit colder. Oh yeah, you posted some nice screenshots. It's been fucking hot, hasn't it? Can you do a question mark in this little font? I guess I don't know what else that could be. Reading out. I don't know if I need a smiley face for something. It's nice to just have random fonts for things. Random. Or would it be sideways? Because I'm a retro gamer. I had a phone. Nah, it doesn't really fit. I don't know if I'll use something like smiley faces. It's a bit much. What other shit do I have on my keyboard? Okay. Well, maybe this is enough punctuation for a HUD. I don't really know what else I might need. I could always just add it as I need it. I don't know if you can really do an asterisk. Nah, it's hard to read. Anyway, I'm going to do the other HUD stuff as well. So I was going to have icons and stuff. So we can have like a green arrow. And a red down arrow. I don't know if I'll need one of these, but maybe. All HUD revealed at last. Yeah. I hope you guys have been well without me then, at least. You haven't missed me too much. Probably could move this up one more. Or down one, maybe. This will be used to show like if an item does like a lot more than usual or a lot less than usual. I think. No, the other way around makes more sense. With or without the break? Does this look better? I think this looks a little better. This could also use the outline, but I don't know if that works. Maybe it works fine. Something like that. I don't know if that's now getting kind of annoying to decipher. I think it's easy enough to understand. I don't know. Hard to tell. It's the sort of thing like within a game, like you get used to it basically immediately, right? Left too long with the voices. Damn. I can just try it and see how I feel about it. I shouldn't spend too long worrying about it for now. Alright, let me think. I need to come up with an icon within this space for like reload. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I could of course put the icons in their own space that's a bit bigger. But for now it might be easiest just to try and fit it within the HUD. It's fun to work with restrictions as well, isn't it? What does a reload look like? Sad face. Like an arrow pointing out. Like you're making more of it. Like a little plus. Might be good enough for now. Can you draw a clock somehow? I somehow fit a clock within this space. I think I can. Maybe it's too abstract. smiley face. Let's just leave it like this. This might be good enough to signify reload. Maybe. I don't know. Does that look like damage? Not really. Could be damage. Maybe. Like a little explosion or something. In which case I could make these icons fill to the top. What other stuff do I have? Speed. Oh, like fire rate. Yeah. Okay. Not much space to fit in here, is there? Speed. Maybe the other way? That works. Kind of works. Mecha Chameleon. Yeah, I'm aware of it. It could be fun. We've got plenty of other games that we've bought that we need to play through though. But also just let things escape the outline a little bit if it makes more sense. Yeah, I saw that Krennic was in the song. This might do for now. High refresh rate. Was there an issue with refresh rate? I don't remember noticing. Does that look like a strength bar? I feel like... hard to tell. I may indeed decide to put the icons on their own font. But for now, this may do. What other stats was I going to have? Let me have a look. Hello, Harold. You started to learn C++. I'm watching you since your Prem Gunspy days. That was a while ago. Hey, welcome back. How have you been? That's been a minute. I'm not going to let the player change their collision radius. 100% interpolated. Occasionally they made the same mistake you did when they occasionally put game logic and update. Oh yeah. Fair dudes. Does that look like a clover? Was a clover more like this? Maybe it's more like this. Looks like a luck. Hello, Dot. How are you? Nice. Have you been doing any projects, Harold? You just started learning, right? I guess I'm doing all these other things sideways. I could make an eye sideways as well. I don't know if that's so obviously an eye. Middle thing is really black. It's like an optical illusion right now on my screen that makes it not look the case. You just started learning a few days ago. You're reading Learn C++ website. Learn C++ website. LearnCPP.com. This one. Nice. This is purple, so I must have been on this at some point. Awesome. How are you finding it? What would agility look like? Dual man running or something? A lot of info. You got to tame your excitement to not burn out. You're taking it slow a few hours a day. That sounds really smart. Have you had much experience with C++ or with programming, or is this your first sort of venture? Little person running, maybe? Little Homer Simpson running? I'm kind of out of ideas for this one. Got a big bum. What's my advice on how to get started with game development? Start small. Do little projects. Try and clone common games. Like, see if you can clone Asteroids and Pac-Man and that sort of thing. Because then you don't have to worry about coming up with new designs yourself. You just have to copy. So it lets you focus entirely on learning. I think that's good advice. What are the stats you usually have? D&D stat sheet. Strength, Dex. They have Constitution, Int, Wisdom, Charisma. Charisma's not going to do much in this game. Just shooting stuff. Wisdom. You recommend course or just docs? I mean, I went to university, and I think that helped me a lot. So, if you're able to take an actual course, I would recommend that. Just because having structure that someone has put together for you, maybe that you can have one-on-one sessions with to fix problems you're having, that's very valuable. But if you can't, if you don't have access to that, plenty of people have learned just through books and stuff. That's not a problem. No worries, bud. Keep up the good work. luck out there. That's fun. I mean, this is obviously more like a person, but then you've got hair on your head. Maybe this is fun. What's the game about? Shooting things. I'm just making some icons and stuff. And I mean, they're kind of placeholder for now, I'll be real, so I shouldn't spend too long worrying about it. A little agility, sort of afro looking thing. That's quite nice. Or just a little hair. I don't know. It doesn't need to be good, because I mean we'll probably redo this at some point. But for now it'll do. In fact, I should really stop now, because I can spend too long on this sort of thing. But it is fun. I like drawing. Alright, sorry, I'm getting stuck on this. Money Sync. Hey, Manners. How you doing? Your experience with programming started tinkering with old ThinkPads and got into privacy and stuff. You've been watching documentaries about Russian hackers and decided to learn reverse engineering. Nice. UX a game dev? Nope. I'm an embedded engineer, but game dev has been a good hobby. You've just watched me make a font. And now I need to put this in the bloody game, which won't be too hard. Let's see, do that. Remember you being in uni when you watched me? That was about a decade ago, yeah. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. How was I doing this again? String to HUD text. Here we go. This is going to be fucking tedious. There's probably a better way of doing it, but, you know. Let's just do it our way, and then we can do a, you know, just get on with our day. How do I get this fucking pop-up to go away? F, G... Oh, maybe if I click. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, will you sing with me? I don't remember that bit. Slash, dash, dot, comma, question, exclamation, green up, red down, green up, big, let's just say up, down, up big, down big, reload, damage, bullets, shot speed, strength, luck, perception, and agility. Those will do for now, just to give us something to work with. Quite more than last time, I'll be honest. Whee! I just need to update this other thing then. Let's just do it like this. Whee! The one video stuck in your head is cooking with woolen. Yeah, dude. My sisters took the piss out of me for putting rocket in a stir fry, but I think it's rude of them. I think it's fine to put rocket in a stir fry. This'll do. Whee. Haters. Yeah, dude. I can get rid of these numbers. Is there a character .2 uppercase or something? You should be a char, right? Is there like an STD uppercase? iOS base? From iOS? Input output system or the Apple iOS? I don't trust this. This looks very MSVC. STD2 upper, thanks. I knew there'd be something. Twopper. Is this a C thing? Sure. And then locale, you can just be whatever you want, right? And this is in PC type. Do you get auto included? No. Thanks, Donut. Maybe it was already included by something else. Oh, nice, Harold. What have you been up to in general in the last 10 years? And be safe Alfonso was able to rejoin the server after I nuked him from orbit for typing in Czech. That's apparently how I am. Two upper. What does that do if it's a number? I'm guessing it does nothing, right? Could do nothing, yeah. I'm gonna have to work out how I can... I was thinking of just overriding some other stuff to use my icons. I guess some of these will be chars. But yeah, maybe there's some ASCII I can steal for these other things. And I can just put them in a const for a static, whatever. Are you UTF-8 or ASCII? I guess it covers ASCII. I think I can just override ASCII. I'm not going to use all of ASCII. There should be 128 ASCII characters, and I do not have 128 things here. Alright, Wikipedia, what am I going to steal? Okay, let's see. Null, SOH, EOT. I could just use random symbols. I could use lowercase. No, because then it'll be uppercased. ASCII's actually a little limited. Maybe that's okay. I can use brackets and ampersands and percents and stuff. So we need to do it for these. Not count, I guess. You found odd jobs around the world. Found the love of your life, you need to settle, so you need to get a skill that will pay the bills. Safe career, yeah. I mean, it's an academic career. Even if you don't end up doing computer science in the future, academics are usually pretty valuable. Well, academics maybe not, but STEM stuff can be handy just on a CV. It shows that you had something at the back of your head. Hopefully. Let's see. HUD text character, where are you? Here we go. I just need to find some stuff to override for this. And then I can just override some shit in here. And then you should probably be Charles. Okay. Empty character constant, that's okay. The Europe CS degree helps out a lot. You're trying to get into university next year. Oh, good luck. I'm sure you'll manage. Did I call it font? I thought. Yeah. You're an asset manager. You should have access to that now. You still play TF2 from time to time? Time to time, yeah. Indeed. Usually I play it on my birthday. I think that's been a yearly tradition for quite a while. Case value is not a constant expression. Interesting. I guess it's just because these are empty, it doesn't know what to do with them. Okay, what can I override for this? We can use speech marks, we can use a hash, we can use $. Send. I guess it's just the top of my keyboard. Ampersand. A single tick. I guess that would be backspaced. That might be annoying. Let's just do open brackets. Close brackets. I probably will run out, so I probably should make this in its own font at some point. But this will do for now. These will do for now. And if it does turn out that Donut, I'm just doing this for portability to leave it as ASCII, but I'm assuming that it's actually going to be UTF-8, right? So I could actually make use of like some really weird ASCII characters for this. I'm seeing your screen again. Best of luck. Thanks, buddy. Good luck with your learning and your degree. Keep me posted if you want, or if not, see you in 2036. My beard will be even longer by then. These don't need. These wanna. You really don't wanna squish up? I guess there's no space. See you, dude. This probably shouldn't be taking up system. Probably should put this somewhere. Sequence of charts, you can put whatever bytes you want in it. I guess I could. I just didn't want it to accidentally bump in with any other chars. Anyway, these will do for now. So if I go to my render HUD system, right now where I'm showing speed, reload, damage, etc. Do I have a space? I should have a space if I don't. Uppers from 0 to 127. I guess I'll see how that breaks. I could just make sure to write it in uppercase. I think I dub a blank character. I think I just don't draw if it's blank. Yeah, we just add the offset. That makes sense. That's smart. Instead of draw text, I should use my string to HUD text thing. Did I keep the same signature? Almost. Just not this last stuff. Now, if I've done this correctly, this should mostly just work. 0 to 127 contains all of ASCII, in which case this should be fine. So instead of spid, damage, and so on, this should actually be... It might be an easier way to do this. Well, for now. The joys of making your own font. You can just add anything you want. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. What did I call it? Stir. Stir, say my name. Instead of speed, I can have luck. Oh, whatever. These numbers are all, these things are all made up for now until I actually have something to put in here. Looks nice. Why not? Damage. Weird thing to have on your character. Strength, that was it. Strength, agility, perception, luck. That's good enough for now. My Shibayan Records song ended. Go. Boom, 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 boom. Hell yeah, bud. Yeah, I should move the stuff to somewhere else, maybe not in system. Hey, look. It's all in my font. Something isn't quite working. But... oh, I guess all the original font was like way fucking bigger. I guess I could make a bigger font. That's illegal. That illegal? That is legal. Looks like my... Oh, did I forget colon? I feel like my LVL thing used to have like a colon, didn't it? Didn't it? Oh, it didn't. Okay, I thought it did. All the sizes before were based on the font being like way fucking bigger. $8.5 per odd multi-shot. I must have done something wrong down here. Obviously. Oh. That'll probably help. Instead of a new line, it was doing something weird. I haven't watched the Blue Archive anime. I think it just covers the first arc, right? That doesn't look any better, what the fuck? You have 512 lux somehow. No, you don't. Some of these spaces are in the wrong place. I think I could get away with a bigger font, I'm gonna be real. But you can kind of read it. Like, you can read that says multi-shot, even if it's a little off. Maybe? I could also make a font that's 7x7. I don't know. I like this shrunk. I feel like new line isn't working there. I guess I never designed this to work with new line. PR. What is PR? SBR. Brr. Why is it doing that? It's probably just because the new line character isn't working and it's reading this weirdly. I should implement this probably. Is it SPR or is it 0.5? PR. That's my question. Bread? Shouldn't be. I mean... Oh! Wait, hang on. Do I have that in there? Font speed? No. 8 params to FMT, while the FMT string only has 6 params. The FMT string only has 6 params. Is that true? Oh wait, what are these? What are you? 02? What are you? Why did I write this? Good question. What is that? You're about these? Yeah, I don't know what 0 and 2 is. Odd. No fucking idea. Let's get new line working. I don't know if that'll be easy enough. Maybe. Can I just do that? Is that a character? Is it just character? What are you? You're a char reference. You're an STD optional HUD text character. How do I want to do this? Oh, this is a special case. Okay, I need to think about this then. This is within the for loop still, right? You're in the switch statement. Okay, this is actually going to be quite easy. In this case, HUD character is else. We can just have a else if. That's what I did with the blank, I guess. We need to keep our original X offset somewhere. I guess it's just 0. We need to increase the Y offset by some amount. Just have a Y offset. Whatever the height is. To do. Oh, we have HUD text size.x. Oh, thank fucking god I'm smart. Just kidding. Helps though. And by me, I mean past me. Format to one line if you remove the braces. Yeah, I might do that. I might do that. I was also thinking I'll extract this to like some other file, so I won't have to look at it. But yeah. Could do that. Do the brackets do anything here? I don't think so, right? It's just... whatever. That's neat. I hope that works. Don't know why I got rid of this. Man, the joys of doing this shit yourself and just... it's nice. The brace only has stuff you don't... Yeah. It's just scoping. I didn't need it here. That's fine. Whee. Oh, way smaller. Dude, that is a small turtle house. Alright. How about just this? That is way better. I guess I'm just a brackets guy. See if this works. Hey, it does work. Obviously, all the sizes that I'd calculated before were based on the old font, but yeah. Should I have a lowercase s for seconds? It does say SPR, doesn't it, for spread? Oh, cock, you're right. I think I have something under, like, special. Don't I? This shit. This is exactly what you were talking about, Donut. Sorry. I've gone loony. How would you make a lowercase s? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking I could also make a tiny clock, but I don't know if you have enough space for that. Something like this. I guess that looks like a clock, actually. It's not that weird. Does it work with an outline? Not really. Could make it a an outline with a like a clock with a shadow under it. That's the ace bright. Thank you. Looks kind of like a clock. Might look more like a compass like that, but, you know. Nice clock. Thanks, Crony. mean, it's good enough, right? What color is a clock's hands? Like in school, they do this shit with like a blue clock, right? Is that obviously a clock? I think this is near enough to a clock, right? You make it round. I think that's obvious enough, right? What would spread look like? How would you draw spread? That'd be gross. Something like this. It's a gun. It's a gun. If you ask, it's a gun. Looks like a gun to me, right? Let's. You have to tilt your neck a few times in this game. Like this, the game makes you work for it a little bit. Like, don't worry about it. Mickey Mouse's key. That's the sound a gun makes. So I added time and spread. Alright, what ASCII characters haven't I used? I think I should have a colon in this slot, by the way. Just feels handy. Probably also just sort this shit out before it gets too messy. Let's move clock to before the icons and spread. Clock and spread can go after the arrow. After exclamation. And I want to have a colon in here before the arrow. I might have done that wrong. So I'm just going to add a colon in. They got question, colon, oh, exclamation mark. Did I forget exclamation? Oh, you should be up here, dude. Oh, some of these might have just been wrong then. Let's see. Z slash dash dot comma question exclamation colon up big down big. Time, spread, reload, damage, speed, strength, luck, perception, agility. Okay, that looks good enough to me. So time and spread need to have their own things. I also need to add colon. I guess I could use time can be an at. Why not? I haven't used that yet. Pretty sure you have a backtick, right? I've not used that yet. Don't think so. Oh, I forgot to say hi earlier. Bella. Hey, sorry. I need to add colon, huh? Colon. What did I just add? Time and spread. Alright, so anything in here that's in like seconds, I'm gonna want that. These will also all need their own icons. So I really am thinking that maybe I want to make my own bigger font, but we can have small font and big font. Maybe. I've kind of enjoyed making these stupid little icons. I guess if I make it 7x7, I can just rotate some of them 90 degrees. And then give all the regular letters like a bit of buffer. Speed and reload, I think, are both intervals, right? So you should have a clock. Should do for you. And then up here. Yeah, other stuff just made up. I don't know if you noticed, chat, but I fixed the painting here. And also I have a Toho picture up here that was also wonky in its picture frame. Look at this. If you look at the VOD from yesterday, that picture was not within its frame. That looks pretty good. Maybe a space between the icons would make sense. I don't know if that spread is obviously spread. But it does look funny. Yeah, I think the clock is obvious enough. Maybe I'd make it so if you hover over it, it tells you what it is. I don't know. I think spread is not terribly clear, but if it was rotated 90 degrees, it might be. Also, explode and damage are probably like the same icon, right? I could use like a little bomb. What was I doing? Adding some spaces. I'm gonna run out of ASCII characters at this rate. I guess I could start using the control characters. What I could also do is check if it's within ASCII space. And if so, use the normal conversion. And if it's outside of ASCII space, then don't use toUpper. And then that way I could use anything in UTF-8 or whatever space I'm using. It's just a char, right? Oh no, a char is... I'd need to use the upper 127 bytes or whatever. Is that extended ASCII, I guess? What's in extended ASCII? Not control characters, yeah. Well, I was thinking, like, if I have an icon for every effect you can have on a gun, that might be a bit much. Do I have access to extended ASCII here? It's just a char, right? Or no? It includes the original 96 ASCII character set, plus 128 additional. There's no formal definition. I guess I could use 8859, that classic fucking European dash 8859-1. I made fucking strong use of this shit at work. The European one. I don't know. Because if I were to use the extended ASCII, there's 32 and you can steal the lowercase letters. Yeah, and just always write strings in capitals. Maybe I do that. So instead of using 2 upper, I just make sure I always write in all caps. I think that's fine. I was talking about how I want to minimize the amount of text, right? And this is for the HUD. So, I mean, the text will be stuff for, like, level. Because apparently I haven't come up with a decent icon idea for level yet. And I could also just have 2 fonts. That was the original thing I was talking about. Like, I'm just drawing a sprite at a position and moving on, right? Not terribly efficient, to be perfectly honest, but... you know. Working for now. Could probably do this with a shader even better, but let's not go too far. Let's get it working first. I'm currently wondering if I want to already start switching to a slightly larger font. I mean, I could keep small font and big font, of course. Or have HUD text as a separate thing to strings. I think for now, I'll just stick to one font because this is a bit polishy, isn't it? I don't want to go down a huge rabbit hole here. I just want to have the basics in place. Let me see. Your origin is 01. Why's that got you off screen? Let me just check something. I mean, that looks okay for now. And I can just come up with a... I can just write the text multi-shot and whatnot for now, explode. That's not the end of the world. I could write like a little icon for it. I'll do a little icon, it's fun. Why not? Let's see. That top one is like way off the top of the screen. That's kind of weird. Oh, you're adding on the X. Overlay size minus overlay padding. It's clearly not enough padding. Origin X. Origin 1 should... 01, I'd have thought, would put the origin at, like... X would be the center of the icon. I could, if I put the origin at... Or 0 to 1 should be bottom left to top right. Right? So origin 0 on X should be left aligned X, and then Y should be the top, right? Emoji code points. You'll try to write Unicode. LibDonut has a thing for that. UTF-8 view. Might use that then. And I could use emoji. Yeah, that makes sense. This should be drawing from the top left of the font then, I'd have thought. Maybe not. Oh wait, origin relative to the bottom. I thought this would work. 0 minus 1. Okay, I'll give it a go. We'll see if it works. I guess I'm using 0, 0 for the, Hang on, did I just change this? That'll be weird. I guess I did. Interesting. I moved a fucking butterfly. Yeah, this is a gun, I think. No, this is the character. That shouldn't be changed. Try 0 to 1 in here. Oops. Please, let me escape this fucking imgooey hell. There we go. I don't know really what I've done here. Definitely made the padding 8, didn't I? See what -1 does, by the way, if you were curious. Nah. One is, I think, correct. Well, let's do some other stuff before I just consistently refactor. We can do ignited scope / explode multi-shot. So something's on fire. fire is hot, and then it goes less hot. I did this the other way around. Why am I doing this back to front again? Remind me. Oh, that looks good. Whatever I've done there looks pretty good. Any engine of fully C++. Fully C++. That looks alright. I also want an explodey one. You want to draw like a cartoon bomb or something. People play The Legend of Zelda, right? Maybe they're more accustomed to this kind of one. AI. Hello, unit, by the way. Oops. For an icon, you shouldn't really get too OTT, I think. That should do. Spending an awful long time on something that I keep calling temporary. Takes a lot of time and effort, but gives you more control. Is the trade-off worth it? It's more fun. That's the important trade-off. I think this is fun, so I'm doing it. I think that's a pretty good reason to do something, right? What does a scope look like? Could draw like a traditional like red dot sight, like a hollow sight. Good enough. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun. I'd recommend it if you enjoy programming. Flash. How do I do that? It's very funny I'm spending all this time like thinking about how I might want this to look when I just been talking about how I may want to just make the font a bit bigger. This one's a little hard to decipher, I think. The kind of sound it makes. Yeah, this doesn't need to make sense for now. I'm spending too long on this. It just needs to look good enough for me to not forget what it means. Why am I spending so long on this? Oh. Actually, I think I've stumbled across something. It's kind of like a kitchen knife or something. Good enough, he says, thinking, is it? Yes, it is. And then we need multi-shot. What would multi-shot look like? It's going to look the same as spread, isn't it? Multi-shot. Good enough. Let me go to this in OBS. So I've now added a couple of things. United, explodes, scope, slash, and multi-shot. I may want to put these before. I know you can't see what I'm doing in a sprite, doesn't matter. Oh, slash. This should be backslash. Why is there a sad face in my search bar? I did think slash was a bit inspecific. These goes after shot speed, I guess. I guess that's what that is. I don't have to tell that's what shot speed is. Yeah, making it squared let me make it like a little thing. Oh. I need to come up with some new font characters. I said I was going to just use lowercase, right? Oops. Seeing what you have in mind to come to life is surreal. You thought you didn't like development because of your day web dev job until you started game dev. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? You can have like an image in your mind and then make it do a thing on the screen, and then you get to interact with it. You can make walls that explode, and you can make players that run around. It's good fun. Everything you add makes it feel more like a game. I like that a lot. If I were to actually organize these in the sprite sheet as ASCII characters, then I wouldn't have to do all this conversion. It's a thought for a day where I care. As a thought. Me. Anyway, I just realized the font is tinted yellow. That's funny. Explodes icon. Okay, that looks very, like, Final Fantasy. I don't know what it is. Like, very NES. This little knife spray that doesn't quite fit in the outline. Bit shit. Whatever font letters I chose for those other character things don't seem to be working. I wonder if that'll work. I'm basically saying everything less than this in the alphabet can be tinted, otherwise it won't be tinted. The thought I'm having. Alright, what's wrong with you up here? Strength, agility, perception, luck. Also, you're not at like the right position on the screen. Is there something wrong with drawing the strength and so on? Is that character somehow being misused? Or did I just forget to add it? These are all likely. I mean, I sit here. The extra little padding on the Y is nice. Is the dot not in the right spot, I guess? Who's boo-booing me? Was it Christopher? This is going to bed in like 10 minutes. Okay. Shame. Let me see. Bob. Sorry about all the bubbles. I can close Discord in a moment. We got like 10 minutes, chat. Oh, I'm doing plus and not minus, aren't I? Yeah. Should do that. That'll be why. Oh, sorry, I missed your comment, Pressure. You learned C++ in high school when you were 16. You were scared of it then. 10 years later, you're still scared of it. It's not so scary. Except when it jumps at you randomly. Then it's frightening. Sorry, I'm trying to focus for the last like 10 minutes. That looks a little better. Why is that strength thing not working? The thing up between strength and luck aren't working. Why is that? Agility and perception. Maybe I need to export it again for some reason. I also did my less than incorrectly. Did I? Can't tell. Yeah, it shouldn't be font up. It should be HUD text character up. That should work. I think I just deleted them. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Perception, agility. I think that's all of them. We'll find out. Hey, it looks pretty good. need to reduce the padding by 4 on the top. Good time to get into game coding. If you think it would be fun, yeah, why not? I think so. Very rewarding hobby. Ah, that's nice. Just did a little reload assets. To try something out. The font on the right's being drawn in the wrong spot. Need to fix that. I think for like for an evening's work, this isn't too shabby. And how obvious it is that's an eye, but whatever. Looks better than it did, which was to say it didn't. Give me an assortment of guns. I'm pretty sure you guys never get a flamethrower. I should fix that. Took a bit of damage. Yeah, I think I fixed my less than thing. Spread could have a better icon. For sure. You could also have the explosion damage next to the explosion icon. There's a sniper rifle. Oh yeah. I mean, I think this is, at a glance, like if you were to learn what this is, I think it's somewhat legible for now. Not that like the numbers on the character means anything, but yeah. Yeah, some of the icons are a little overly detailed as well. But they look okay. I think for just like a little quick experiment, that's not too shabby. I should fix that HUD stuff on the right. Why is it like that? It's you. No. Maybe. Yeah, we'll need this still. Where were you? Position.y. Oh, that's something else. It's none of this stuff. I think. It's this... No, it's not. It's the health stuff. It's up here. Good night, Enid. Thanks for popping in today. Have a good one. I'm guessing it's because this was changed. If I put this back to 0, does it break all the new things but fix all the old things? In which case I can just add 5 to that number, whatever, 7. Yeah, it fixes them. $57 plus 7 is... That's 64. That's a nicer number. $64 and 48 are much nicer numbers. Fixed it. Great. Well, I think it's a pretty good spot to stop it. If I can just quickly fix the enemy randomly getting the wrong gun, that will be all I want to do for now. Ass. Get random weapon. You are wrong. You're doing count -1? I think it's just count. I'm guessing weapon type flamethrower is the last one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, after showing that this gives you a flamethrower on the enemies, and what the icon looks like, we can stop. There they are. I think I might not make it so the guns move away when you pick it up, just because it's easier to compare stuff if it doesn't move away. And maybe I'll have an icon above the thing you're about to pick up to make it more obvious. I don't know. I don't actually know how it picks which one you're... Actually, you know, it moving makes it easier to pick up the one that you might actually want in a pile. I don't know. Can this move it into a wall? I think so, right? Yeah. Anyway, look, there's the fire icon. That one doesn't look so bad. Spread should definitely be like a default stat. I don't know why I have that on the right. Like shot speed, reload speed, damage, and spread are like pretty good baselines, and everything else can be just extra icons. Alright. I think this looks good for now. Awesome work, me. Keep up the good work. HUD text icons. I'm gonna head off for now. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Keep an eye out. Good night. Bye-bye.